All the cheergies back out. Good evening, chaps. How we doing? Hello, hello. It is Thursday, of course. Nodders. I had to beg a nodders for the intro. Of course I did. How we doing? How we feeling, huh? How was the first half of the week? Getting closer to those hot days next week. How'd you join? So basically, similar to how you would join with regular driving, but this time we're on arcade, the server. You can drive in what's known as the alternate vehicles that TMP has. So the cars besides the Scout. If you want to use a bus, you can, because some here are already using them. That requires DLCs. Yes, we're in a DLC. Yeah, I believe this is a Scandinavia convoy. James, hello. In a bus. You'll be the third one as bus. Misty, you don't have Scandinavia. Come on, it's a good DLC. How do you not have that? It's good. I mean, the bus isn't... If we consider an AV, an alternate vehicle to the truck, if they were named from the start alternating vehicles, that would be more narrowing it down a bit, wouldn't it? So the vehicles that rotate every 2 weeks. Still playing off your tutorial, that's fine. It's good DLC though. I recommend that. An AB. Yes, you could name it that. But you can use it if you want to, it's fine. Similarly, the one at the end of the month, the AV-ish, as I jokingly call it, you can drive that. Anything you want for that. That's literally anything. And a truck. So, that's fine. But I'm in the patron AV, because I haven't driven that in a little while. Hello, Michael, how you doing? Hello, Nanny, big fan. I'm doing well. Again, today's not as hot today. Decent. I say that. Oh, it's 20. It's 20. That's fine. Or 31 on Monday and Tuesday. Or there's something weird that happens because Sunday's maximum is 24. So they go from 24 to 31. And then back down to what, 22 or something. Like, huh? Hello, Felix. Have you got the thing to work? Using the... oh, no, those are sub emotes. I suppose that's fine. 36. I mean, it might go up. Not as hot, no. So, enjoy it. It's fine. Should be fine. Hello, Flyzum. Hello, Nathan. Hope we're doing well. So, yes, Arcade Convoy. We are in Oribru. For today's one, we're departing in about 25 minutes. Right? Heat's been hitting you hard. Do you have... I mean, if it's too hot, a fan does nothing. So, but if you have a way of getting some fresh air, like if you have front and back windows open, you get a nice channel of air coming through, that sort of thing. Nice snowing, yeah, we're all done on that day. No, our fan does something, but at the end of the day, if it is hot air in the room, it blows air towards you, but some of that air is the hot air that's in the room. Like, it doesn't extract air anywhere like an AC does. So there's just air, and it just recirculates that air. It did a decent amount for me. Same with the air cooler. Like, it took it from... Because you had the ones with a big tub of water, and you could put some ice... What are those things called? Ice... cooler thingies in it. And then that cool breeze comes out towards you. So, those are right. But again, the hot air from that doesn't really go anywhere, so... Working hard, he is indeed. You don't forget, you have to remember capitalization in some of these emotes as well. So, if you type it enough, your phone might recognize it as a word it should know. Kind of like a fan, but you're the only one in the room at the desk. Or as you're the only one in the room at the desk it works. Yes. So then, yeah, that's fine. 37. I feel I am better in that sense because on a coastal-ish area, like we do have a bit of a sea breeze, well, I can feel it that much. But that might help a bit. Don't even have it on now. Oh, easy. It actually goes to show how many emotes you do know. Just in general. How many emotes you use on a daily basis in any context. It's quite cool. Oh, you copy-paste? Oh. Or you could do what like McGlynn does when he joins. Well, that's all sub emotes, but he spams all the sub emotes. Killerware has a bunch of them saved that he copies and pastes when he needs to. You could do that. Dragonflies? Dragonflies? Butterflies, yeah, they're fine. Use those. Use dog boop and that's it, yes. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Beach is going to be packed. They are indeed. 40, yeah. I hope that'll only be brief, but even if it's, say, 30-something, it might feel like more. That's going to be the problem as well. Chrissy, hello. You going to the beach tomorrow? Wear goddamn loads of cream. All right, I need to say sunscreen. That's the American word. Smother yourself in it. SPF as high as it will go. And reapply every few hours, all right? Otherwise, you're going to be a tomato when you come home. Cream? Yes. Loxy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You haven't missed anything yet because we're still greeting people. Hope you're doing well. Muddles, hello. Apple flower. Sun cream is how we call it. Sunscreen. Otherwise, it screens you from the sun rays. Both are fine. It talks AC isn't cold enough. It doesn't do enough. Wow. That sucks. Candy, how you doing? Big fan. What's up? You see where mine is? I can't zoom in on it. Do you see where it is? Like you've got a bit of a gap there. Yeah. And then a bit further across from here is the window. Like I can reach the wall. I can poke against the wall. So there's a gap of about that much either side of it. It works. It's perfectly fine. Touch wall. That's against the wall. You know, because the desk is in this sort of corner. You can get the going east if you want. If you don't have that at the moment, don't prioritize that. There's not that much in that. Get the other ones because there's actually decent stuff to go and do and see in those DLCs. And then just get going east afterwards. Above. Yes. So if I describe it, main monitor's directly in front of me. Like in front of the wheel sort of thing. Cam is there. Chat is at the bottom right of the top monitor. So it's close to where the cam is. Because it's actually from like a psychological thing for the viewer. Could you imagine if I was talking to chat, but I was like facing this way? Like, yo, how you doing? I'm not even anywhere near it. Like, what's the point? That's like a news reporter not looking at the right camera. It's weird. So it's ideal to have it as close as you can. If I had them side by side, I have it more like on the left of the other screen, so I'm close to it as well. I have two. They're above each other. Stream! Hello, Mystic. Welcome. You want two caddies? One is enough. A pallet of old carpet cleaner. An old smelly water. Oh, when you mentioned pallet, I was hoping you meant just an empty spare pallet, so you might have had like a knock on the shoulder or something. Some streamers do sit like that. I don't like that. Like they're breaking their neck looking because it's on the far left of the other screen or something ridiculous. Like just move it around. The same thing of being obviously it depends on how the setup works. People that have cameras too low or too high, like Tim the Tatman is a great example of how his cam is like really high up. It's as if it's in the corner of the room pointing down towards him. I don't like that. If it's at eye level, it's friendlier. Like, yo, I'm on the same level. I'm not condescending by looking down towards you, and you're not to me by looking down towards me. Vertically mount. Maybe. Not if it's my only other monitor, no. About a third one. Maybe, because I couldn't put it, like, to the side or anything. I don't think anyone's ever done 1, 2, 3 up like that. What's good, Danny? Big fan. Had to restack it. Well, that does happen. Hope you're alright. Splash. Ugh. Ugh. Turned lights on in room. That's fine. Don't have them on too bright as well. Hello, Tiger. Big fan. They are flying around all over the place. Being silly peeps. Good God. The ultra wide one? Yeah, I should do that. It stinks. Probably because it's got the dust and stuff inside it as well, doesn't it? You poor thing. Right. Oribrew, if you want to join. Let your hair down a bit. Papega driving, that sort of stuff. What the bus doing? I don't know. He's pole dancing. You are in a pole, yes. How do you not know that? You're not even looking. I'm the pink one, yes, that's me. It's always pink. It just replaces with whatever the next vehicle is. Rewarding bugs? Ooh. If anyone wants a fridge, we're not in the need of any replacement at the moment. I'll keep it in mind, though. Are we your clients? Hey, yo, you want a discount code? I've got a discount code if you want it. That'll be funny. Hello, Phantom, big fan. By wheel? No. That's stanced Ford? Oh, Jesus, yeah. Man's out in the whip. Man's lowered the whip. But hey, I could do that even better than you. Look at that. Clipping. Yeah. How's that? Sick. It's because I didn't put the Skoda wheels on it. Proper slammed right there. You know what? It'll be even cooler if they did, if the wheels naturally went outwards like that. You know how stupid some people look? They think their cars look sick if your wheels are like that. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in the world. Because I suppose if you hit a bump in the wrong way, doesn't your suspension or, you know, the axle on it just... Stupid. It'll break. I need to turn it down now. I turned it up because, of course, the bus engine... there's no engine, so... 406. What, the Peugeot? And then the public one's a Ford Mondeo, I guess. Nice. I don't know what Peugeot drivers drive like, man. What playlist? Normal. Normal playlist. Looks so bad. Well, SES don't make these with the highest of quality. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, it's not like that's the focus of the game, so... I'd be pissed off if a truck looked that bad. What's normal? The stream playlist. Not the full massive playlist. I don't use that. I could, but I don't. Hey, yo, Luke, hello. Vampy, hello. How are you doing? Only has 1,000 range. You can go and fuel up a bit if you want. At the garage. Actually tempted to get some pom-poms just for that. If that's the new trend now. Are you trying to flip it? Stop it. Oh, that is your only range. Oh. Well, you could refuel along the way and see how that goes. You can catch up. You'll be fine. I'm good too. Big fan. Big fan. Yeah, it's nice to hear that the situation is slightly cooling down for you, I think. Bomb. Pro Mods is, think of it as an extension to the main game map. Not a DLC, though it uses bits from every other DLC. We still have that command. Lol. That Convoy is finished, you don't need that anymore. But, it almost, I suppose in some areas it does, but it almost doubles the size of the standard map. So you have more places to drive in. Arguably, most have a lot of detail in them. More detail than the base map. Some areas are rebuilt to be a bit more accurate. That sort of thing. So it's a map extension, yeah. And then there's a little add-on that goes with that for a smidge of the Middle East, if you want to go as far. Yeah, as far over as that. Nice. And you can get it for free or for €1 if you want to be so kind and donate for a faster download. Kazakhstan! Oh my god. Literally, if it was like €5, that's still worth it for the amount of stuff you get. Depending on how quickly you release new versions. If you did it every week, I'm not paying 5 every week. The pause chat emote? Now, we've had our time of using emotes that are made of a screenshot of me. No, we get weird. I want to stick with the kind of cartoony one. Stream the building. What, and then chat can become PC. Yeah, do it. Debolt. Yeah, do it. That would be funny. One version per SES update. So not your in-between ones where you add... So, do you know the stuff that you teased? Say, for example, that's done. Would you wait until 1.45 to then release that? That's quite helpful, I suppose. So, like, here it is. No more big updates. Oh, that's fine. That's fair. If it's... Yeah, if it's bundled with it, yeah, that's fair. Vacuum the PC. Well, in a way, it doesn't sound as dumb as it actually is. In proper tractor type. Backseaters. Yeah, they're like, oh, you've put it in the wrong place. And then he knows what he's doing, kind of. What is Stricken trying to do? Has he put different wheels on the bus or something? A dozen new cities. Wait, so what happens to the numbering of them now? Are you not skipping numbers now? Yeah, compressed air can is good. I got some, I think, earlier this month, and at the time you had to buy a minimum of 3, so I've kind of stockpiled on them now, so it's fine, because they run out somewhat quickly. An electric duster. An hour of discussion. Well, you've kind of ruined it now by skipping out so many previous numbers, so now if you went properly... I suppose it's fine. If upside down, roll over. Good name. You know, it'd be hilarious there. I don't know if that would work. If you had, if upside down, whatever, but then the other bit in the upside down font, so it would look correct when it's upside down. Trouble is the name doesn't flip upside down, so. 600 milliliters. I don't know what mine is. Less than that, I think. But it's nice to you just blast it through the front fans of the PC and then it goes woof, all out at the back. Or it should go all out at the back. Name rotates with player. Yeah, that'd be cool. Using a screwdriver to poke the dust out of heatsink seemed more danker than vacuuming. No, see, I understand the thinking behind that, but that's just more work, though. It's more tedious as well. Why would you do that? Hello, McGlynn. Is that McGlynn? All the cyber modes? It is. Big fan. Monitor coming tomorrow. Hulk. Monitor to you? I'll assume you just use the same cable. Same sort of thing. No, because I saw like the emotes and I thought, yeah, of course it's... Yeah, it's fine. Right. Oh, there's Silver. Oh, nice.
Hello, add me un Krew.
Monitor stand. Ooh. Diesel, how are you doing? Big fan, long time no see. Happy 3 years. What a delightful anniversary, huh? How have you been? How's life? Big fan. A lot of people in the high 30s now. My God. Sarah, can you not keep doing that? Yeah. Takes up too much desk space. I don't like that. They try and sacrifice practicality for like a stand that looks cool. Like, I don't care if it looks cool. Don't take up that much space. Like the some of the Asus ones look quite strange. Like, no, you knew exactly what you did when you put that tag in, Silver. Yeah. Yeah, they don't look nice. Even actually, the stand for, I believe, this top AOC one is similar to one of those. Has like cool streaky lines and stuff down it. Like, yeah, but I'm not going to use that. I use the actual mount so it's off the desk. Then it's clean. Because I can't have the stand now anyway, because the Go XLR is in the middle, underneath the monitors. So it's where the stands would be. It's been like that for a long time. That's clean. That's almost the colour that Anifus uses. Scandinavia, yeah. So to see the route, we're purely in Scandinavia this time. A lot of the random little country road bits going around, which is nice. Should be lower quality. Why? Going that way, in case you're wondering why it's so close. Go to eat? Well, it seems to work pretty well. That's probably one of the very many reasons they added only one bus for now. Just to make sure that works. And it doesn't lag as much seeing that many people around. Hence the performance, whatever changes. So the 200 and something people in Calais wasn't actually that bad. Compared to previously what it would have been. Skamaz. Waiting for it to download? Well, you can take your time. Oh god, that green. That is green screen green. You can take your time with it. Can sell old parts. I've got some RAM and a GPU if you want it. Well, actually, I've probably got the entire old PC. It's in the cupboard. So. It's pretty much the entire thing. I've taken out the hard drives. The SSDs. They've been formatted. They're nice and clean now. Collected. They're not collected. But collect in exchange for money. Yeah? Money. Money. 960? No thanks. No, I don't want it. His own PC store. I know. It's just almost like, even though I've evidently like earned the money back that I would have like spent on that PC at the time, it still feels a bit of a waste if you were to just throw it away. Surely. I could, yeah. I don't have any spare screens though. I sold the other ones. I've still got it, yeah. It's not in the PC, it's in a separate box. Because I want to sell that as its own entity. Don't throw it away. No, you don't throw it away. No. Oh, Killer. I see what you did. That is not bad. Hello, welcome. I was going to say something as well. I forgot what it was now. A glass case. No, you know what I should do? People have it on the wall, and they have all the components spread out. But it's like a functioning PC. I should have sold it back then, yeah. Yeah, I should have, yeah. Use them for mining. That is tempting to do. Might get a cheap monitor or something. Just to see that. Because I have spare mouse, I think. The keyboard prior to this one. I probably was got the entire other setup. Case? Yeah, it's all there. Or you're asking what case it is? On Facebook? Yes. Well, it's listed on there, which is why I still have it, because it hasn't sold yet. Could have done by now? Oh, no. Oh, the sound is okay. Mechanical. Some old maps. What? Physical maps? Lives next to the new one. Every time you turn it on, it starts a big ruckus in your room. Oh no. Why do you need to turn it on then? Before you leave, you have a song request. Yes, what's up? If the price is right, depends on what it is. Paper maps. The exposer and the sandwich. No, they want to drop the price as much as possible and then give up. Add it to the queue. Nice. Look at how many people. That's a nice colour. I like that. I see Stricken hasn't returned after getting kicked. Oh, he has. There we go. Monochrome Mistress. What was the problem? $40.2. Oh. Awful task of cleaning the keys. I do a decent thing in the case of my one, where, of course, because you can unplug the cable, you just blast it with the, like, hold it up and blast it with the compressed air, and it removes most of the gunk. I do that somewhat often, so it doesn't actually build up. Seems to work. It's nice as well when cleaning the desk, because I don't just have to lift it up, I can just move it. Very nice. Detachable cable. Want to make it look nice? That's true. That's fair. What do you think of the buses? I like the idea. I've used them on 2 streams so far. We've done, I think, 5 routes in them. It's perfect. It's very nice. Better than anticipated, actually, as far as how they work. How do you... Whoa, you put plates in it. Wait. Works? Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, what is that? Oh, hang on. From here, yeah, that looks fine. But then you think... Yeah. Probably the reason why that doesn't work, huh? Now it's past. Oh, God, that looks terrible. Could Emily caused it? How many of you slammed your vehicles down? That blue one is slammed. Archie. Scratches and stops? Oh. I also had to remember to change back to manual, because, you know. And I've still got the thing sorted by waypoint, not final. I'll keep it, it's fine. Default. Yeah, take a picture of it before, or when you take them off, place them somewhere else, but in the keyboard layout order, if that makes sense. So when you put them back, you're putting them back in the same order. It keeps stalling because it's an engine loop. The sound is a loop. That's just why it keeps doing that. I don't know what. 12 and you get too hot? Yeah, you could grab that for reference, yeah, but not everyone has just another keyboard lying around, do they? Laptop, maybe. I haven't had a laptop for quite a few years. No, not everyone has a backup keyboard, no. Not a real gamer. What, in case you get angry and snap it on your leg, yeah? As well. Just in case. Or if you spill drink. No, I would never like drink, like I don't lean over the keyboard when I drink. I'm like fully like away from it. I couldn't imagine spilling something on it. No, I don't want to ruin anything. I didn't even let myself spill it on the desk. No. Mainly because I just used the same, good redeem, picked it up anyway. Used the same bottle anyway, so make sure it's closed when I put it down. Like, the Delore guy? Oh my god, man. You ruined it. A K400 plus? So yeah, let me get, I'll get a cheap monitor and I'll set up the other PC for mining. Probably not enough to mine Ethereum anymore, because if that's moving to the next project, people won't be able to mine it anymore. There's no point doing that. A lot of people that set up rigs just for mining that, not going to be in business anymore. Sadly. Have an extra monitor? No, I mean, I will take the monitor. What do you mean? Do you need another monitor? I can hear the bus. There it is. I just can't see anything though. 15! Holy crap. 645. Yeah, that's decent. I think the prices have kind of settled down a bit now. And I didn't see whoever linked the J whatever video yesterday. Did they actually do a sale or anything? Is that what that was about? I didn't watch it. Like if they've solved the low supply problem. I don't know. Jim? He's lifting the gym. Have you seen this? I can imagine Danny being... You know those videos of where someone... it has the kind of hardstyle, like, Ziz theme in the background sort of thing. And the person is lifting, like, an entire piece of, like, apparatus as his weight. That's quite funny. Oh, stream! Oh, stream! And it has some, like, thumping hardstyle playing in the background, you know. Like, he's hanging off a bar... lifting something else, and he's got like a really heavy dumbbell in the other arm, and he's just lifting both or something, you know. Those are so funny. I've seen X react to a few of them, that's why. Yeah, bold stream. Like the one Hostile song? Yes, it probably used in there, yeah. I still haven't changed the emote. I need to do that. We'll do that. Wake up 4 in the morning? Oh man, he's going to be an entrepreneur in no time. Have that lifestyle of waking up at like God knows when in the morning, getting everything you need to be, everything you need done. You know. Here you go. That's probably one of them. Meditates, 2 showers, a workout, read an entire book. All before 6 in the morning. He could do that. That could be your work life. It's because some are more productive in the morning and some are more productive at night, which is why they don't go to bed. Black GPU, white RAM, grey CPU fan. Oh my god, does any of it have RGB? Are you going to have RGB to kind of blend the colours together? Mine are pretty much all dark colours. It would be really nice to have like OZ set up where it's all white, but you need to clean that 2 or 3 times more often. That was weird. Once a day? Yeah. Pretty much. We'll see all the dust on it. 11th of August. God damn. Nice. Stream 4 in the morning? Motherboard has some. Maybe the logo of the motherboard would have some. Yeah. And some RAM sticks. Same sort of thing. Maybe. The only other RGB technically on the desk, but the Krewlex has a bunch of lights on it, which is fine. And well, the mouse, I guess. But then I'm holding it, so I cover up where the light is. Turn around! Go this way. Got distracted. Turn around! Little bit of RGB, sure, but if the entire thing is just bleeding RGB, then Jesus Christ, man. Especially if all of the RGB units don't sync up, like they're all different levels of the spectrum. Didn't say your GPS. Oh. What in the Mitsubishi Peugeot Skoda hybrid is this? It's meant to be a Peugeot, yeah. I don't know where you see Mitsubishi in there. Maybe because of the back. A yellow PC. Now, you know what we need to do? We need to commission one of those companies to build a custom one. Not Artesian, because... Maybe you can bid if they have any... You know how they're selling off people's pre-made PCs because they're scum like that? See if on the lineup it has a yellow one and just buy that. Easy. Signal? I've heard of that one. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Hello, Matt. That was weird calling you Matt, but you know, I'm doing good. How you doing? Big fan. The Artesian thing, it just gets worse and worse. My God. It's very nice that the original, before this blew up, the streamer that they messed over is doing pretty well now. She has like, God knows how many followers now, more than they do. It's pretty good. Never got that PC. It's just amazing that in one of the pictures where they suggested they were going to do that, one guy found his own PC he was due to get sitting on the countertop because it has his name on it. And he never got it. Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah. It was like, yo, they're auctioning off, but that's my PC. Typical. We are at north of Gothenburg, but we're going down through or past it, so you can join us there if you wish. Somewhere along the way. Sub front race, yep. Really badly done, I don't know. There are other companies I've seen. I don't really follow them much anymore, but there's... Oh, what's it called? It's... There's one that has a red logo. That doesn't explain much. And I watch, like, they transition from, like, the typical thing where you have the storage in the garage to, like, their own warehouse. That's quite humble. They build streamer PCs and stuff like that, and they don't mess it up. No, not Origin. No. It's... Maybe if you list a bunch of companies, it's on the top of my head. I can't think of what it is. Has a red logo. If the name is said, I'll be like, boom, bingo, that's it. No, not SES. No. Power, is it Power? Power something. It'll be Power. Red Power Engine. No. IBP. I don't know what that is. No, not Red Dragon. No. IBA Power? No. Yeah, I think it begins with Power. Or a word beginning with P. has a red logo. I'm gonna have this thing where, like, later on I'm gonna be doing something completely different. I'm gonna be like, that's the name. Chilling on VR. Oh, might hop on it to. That's fine if you wish to. Yeah, when they said not that big, that's why it
My place don't
exploded because of how done that was.
stuff off the most is the abandoned policy where if an item is not collected,
Power GPU, that might be the one. That might be the one.
disposed of / put on stock depending of the situation. But before we can do this, we have to send at
I
least
think that's the one.
letters and call / email if we can, so there is as much notice as we can feasibly give. Cheer 20.
Interesting. No, it's very easy to not mess your entire business model up by auctioning stuff off. I think basically they did that to try and get money back to keep themselves in business for a bit of time or something like that, and then it didn't work or something, and then they filed for bankruptcy anyway. So, lol, something like that. I hope however many employees and builders and stuff they had are now, oh my god, you maybe work for other companies or something. I have the skills, evidently, so what was that about? They clocked it down. Hello, Indirect. Mr. Krew is good. How are you doing? Big fan. Yeah, but the main streamer that they screwed up and that it went like really popular and stuff. I'm watching a few that they seem like a pretty chill person. Like, to be messed up by that, and to have the arrogant CEO guy say, yeah, this person is, you know, not large enough, and he's kind of like belittling them, just reeling off how too small of a streamer. Like, what the fuck are you on about? You know, if you're gonna do something, follow through with it. COVID's kicking. Sadly, it is. You can only try and kick it back, you know? Almost 2 years. What do you think about the buses? Very nice. The model is pretty well made, from the inside and out. The mode of picking up the passengers and stuff, that's pretty well done, synchronized. You can see the passengers. Variety of routes across the map. Lose your browser bookmarks. That's the thing, if you can't use your current PC, probably, unless you exported them first. Like when people switch browser, they export them and then import somewhere else. But there is a way, I think, if you're logged in on Google, on like Chrome, for example, I think it saves it on there as well. Something is saved somewhere. I think I've seen that before. Some of the browsers, they save to the login of the, you know. Yeah. I don't know how many you have, so if you have thousands for some reason, then that might suck if you lost them. To sub for upgrades. It's just to get more attention to themselves, really. Because they're trying to compete with the other companies that don't do scammy, stupid stuff. Firefox does the same. There you go. There you go. I haven't used it in years. I pretty much went Firefox, Chrome, and then stayed with Chrome for like 5-6 years. I love some of that. Turning, whoever that was, turn around. Not leaving you behind. No. What do you mean, no? Did you jump off? Boink. Nice. Can't see the keyboard lights. Well, you can't see the keyboard keys. Yeah, don't work in the dark, because then the screen is going to be really bright. It's going to hurt your eyes. Don't do that. I'm sure Firefox is fine, you know. It's back at the time when I used that, and Thunderbird, the email thing. Both by the same company, so... Better PC, exactly. Like, yeah, what if I was to upgrade? What good is that going to do if the whole purpose of it is to have good stream quality, whatever? The performance on stream? Not going to improve the quality of it.
I went from EA, for some fucking reason I used EA for years, to Chrome to Opera then back to Chrome when I bought a Pixel phone. I do miss Opera, but the password sinning with Android apps is too good.
Opera is good. Most people use Internet Explorer or Edge to download Chrome. Because you need something to access the internet first, so that's pretty much the only use. Miskiff's one was downgraded? LOL. I suppose, yeah, it solves the problem, but you should have done that properly first, shouldn't you? So that problem doesn't happen, no? Yeah, Edge is fine now. It's totally fine. That was a good crossover. Well done. Edge is fine, yeah. I did, by the way, speaking of browser stuff, I did have a look at Brave as well. It's interesting. You download Chrome, exactly. You don't use the internet, use your brain. That's some five-head stuff right there. You're mentally offline, you know. We go past? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we know, now. Oh, that indicator's bad. This way. There's one. 3 streams later. Yeah, well, you know, some topics come up. That's fine. Yonkping is next. Yeah, that's true. They finally killed it off after, what, 20-something years? Internet Explorer? But that's understandable. Yonkping. Did Windows 11. Yeah, Vivaldi, apparently. Yeah. I've heard about that. I'm only aware of one person that uses it, though. One or two. But what's its selling point? You live there? Ah. Gonna go visit you. Like, it's all very well having like 10,000 different browsers, but if they all do relatively... I mean, it's a browser, so you can't do that much. You can't vary it that much. It still has the same concept. What have you heard? What was it? Google Drive and Gmail? Yeah, that's fair. It just logs you in anyway. It ended. Oh, that's a shame. Drifting up into the sky there. Adblock. Hey. That's one of the first things you must do, you know. During Chrome. It does what you want it to do. Therefore, there's not a problem. Don't need anything sparkly and fancy, do you? It's alright. Oh, we're noble. Pro? No one's a pro here. Sadly. Pro? See, the thing is, with having it go between the between the different waypoints for the benefit of the bus, I don't know where the last waypoint is. In my case. Yeah, if the age-old phrase of deliberately in broken English, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if Chrome works, why bother looking for the next new thing to use? You know? It would always be an argument of which one people personally use, but there's no best browser. Oh, those wheels! Oi, 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 oi! What is that color combo? Oi, oi, oi! Look at that! Looks interesting, I suppose, because they look bigger. Big wheels. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. had been tempted to do that, but when the next vehicle comes along and it isn't a car, for example, that's gonna just not work anymore, is it? It's gonna look weird. So I'll just leave it. Yeah, they all eat your RAM in some extent. If you have a lot of things open at once, then yeah. There are some extensions I think you can get where it kind of puts a tab to sleep if you haven't clicked on it in a little while, and then when you click on it, it like brings it back up again. So I think that reduces RAM usage. I like that idea. Obviously you don't want to close a tab, so if he just sleeps in, that's fine. Good. I say it's good. I don't use it. I probably should, yeah. But I don't have that many open at once, really. Like, if I'm done doing one thing, I just go to the next whatever. A Slippy tab, yes. Is that what it's called? Opera's Gaming Edition. Yeah, that's what I use. I just switched on. I don't know what the standard Opera, like the exact differences between the two. A new badge. Well, until the winner is called out. Yeah. But after a while, it resets. But Twitch. Yeah, I don't know how it works with that. Whether you can still hear the sound or not. But then I'm sure you could, like, set some tabs to not go to sleep. Or some sites, if the tab is on that site. Sammy, you're going to end it? Oh, heads wins, get wrecked, boys. Audio static. Alien, it's the lights, I tell you. It's the lights. Turn the lights on. Pissed. Ruined it. Hey, look at that view. That's a nice view. Look at that. There's a bus in the way. Volkswagens. The amount of non-trucks we have here. There's one, I suppose, keeping normality. Just one. Hello, Ben. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Big fan. Stop it. Stop it. Can't see. Turning left. Turning left. Oh, like that. Oh, well done. Just to be a Papesia, that's all we're doing. You don't know if you could do AV after Convoy? They're very different setup, I suppose, yeah. The old days, oh, where we were all in the cars, where it wasn't a big deal that this vehicle existed. Now it is. Found us? Nice. We seem to have bunched up a bit. Oh, yeah, not having those features, you've got to be careful when you bump into someone now. Don't do that. Got to adjust. But the only adjustment I've made is, like, we're going from automatic to manual. Added limit. Yeah. And I suppose it became a troll's favourite vehicle, which obviously was never its intention. But that gives it a bad name. But it's fine. It's fine, really. That's kind of what the concept of this server is. Just without collision. So you got to... There's always a compromise for something. Turning. Whoever completely missed it. You silly Billy. Waypoint 4. I don't know how many full waypoints I put. Buses are the best. See, as I pointed out, I don't know if you've reformed or not. I don't know if I should believe this, you know? It just sounds weird. Coming from you, you know? Seeing Dad on Saturday? You'd be very impatient not building it. Like, is this genuine? I don't know. It'd be a delightful change if it was. Whoever needed fuel and you're near the end, feel free. Oh, this view roundabout. I remember this roundabout. Or some of these, anyway. Go and make D-Bus work and go and actually take a route. Go do that. Go do some with Vampy if you want. Go do some bus tours. Drag Turo along, how about that? $2.7k? No, it fell off again, it's dead. No, that's a shame. Hit 4,000 on the release of the bus and then it fell off again. No, that's a shame. He's sleeping? Oh, of course he is.
At home I very rarely have that many tabs open, but work is a different story with the amount of websites I keep open. Terry's the emails, the company internal system, the email/serial background checker, the company operations guide, Google Drive, the company's website so I can look up images of items to check they are correct, and the gamepad tester are always open on my work.
I clipped it.
So the reopen and restart either the computer or Chrome chip.
Oh, 5 minutes back. Hang on. Karma for what? Serial checker? I'll zoom. I'll be there in a minute. They're going to be lost without me. Any glove Convoy? No, not this time. I have editing to do, man. I need to get onto with doing that. I did a bunch yesterday. Cutting the roundabout? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I did a bunch today, and I've still got things to do. So, project stuff, you know. So maybe not some hunting this time. Hello, Carl. How you doing? I fear I'm going to do it again. Give you number. Type mango. About 10, 15 seconds? I don't know, I didn't really count that. Taxis, I am as well. You know how I think we were off to a really good start with the discussion yesterday on that. We genuinely had a discussion as if we were actually going to conceive the idea of taxis. It was incredible. It's a bit delayed, but it's not that bad. A taxi would just be funny. But I said wait until if they ever do at the facility of getting out of the truck. That way you can get into another vehicle. At the moment you can't do that. Conceiving, not like that. Because think of it, if you get out of the vehicle like in the way that Farm Sim works, like that sort of player moving around, doesn't have to have really good animations or anything. Yeah, Tura might play if there's a taxi idea. Yeah. And I think one of the things we mentioned was, because it's a taxi, whatever, you can only go shortish distances, maybe. Like between cities, or to airports, to a bus station. Now, is there a paid job or taxi skin mod that exists? Because they could use that. Is there a taxi vehicle mod that exists? Dwarfy PPL, how are you doing? Big fan. See, now I don't know what happened to Danny. Like, partly I don't think he is, but I think, you know, he's being a bit sarcastic with some stuff he says now. It's weird. When someone reaches that halfway stage, it's quite confusing. For the Skoda, well, that's not the same, you know.
To the taxi, where would you like to go? Calais, oh dear lord, I hope you got your affairs in order, Kappa.
If you want to go to Calais, you have a higher fee. I think that's how it should work. Well, could you imagine if you delivered someone else and it came out of your in-game, like, balance? That'd be interesting. Right, I'm going to take the same one, but I'm not going to clip it this time. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. There we go. So you're good? I'm glad. Finally went all out. What do you mean all out? Right, continue. See, there's some that are waiting. People. Hello, boys. Just get a move on, eh?
The fare would double if the taxi went into Calais du Sport or on the CD road.
Yeah? You know how, like, if you go, like, into London, for example, there's a different fare charge zone type thing? It's the same situation. Or, like, the emission zone is probably what I'm thinking of, but the same thing. Waiting for taxis. Is a taxi really the next big thing that will come? Is there any other conceivable idea that you could think of that could come in the meantime? What do you think? Like a tractor? Or a combine or something? Why not? Why don't we add that? Do a bit of farming. Let us drive on the many fields that line the roads. Why not? What else can they add? I have no idea. That's an open-ended idea, really. Add a tractor. Because it's funny. You know, I don't know. Some other vehicle. See, it's only a decent idea if it has a use. Like, if these AVs and things had a use, then it might be taken a bit better. Horse and cart. 60 on CD? Oh, you go much slower than that if you're in a tractor. Someone's going to drive it. If it was a combine, they're going to drive with the combine. They're going to keep the header on it. They're just going to wipe out everyone that goes the other way. Scooter, wheelchair. Those mods exist, you see. A tow truck. I don't know. Plenty of opportunities, you see. If SES doesn't make an everything sim, we will make an everything sim. That's how this will work. Right? Skateboard. Challenging cargo. How about add almost everything that's been in the previous real ops, the heavy haul scenario, but for us to use? That would be a terrible idea though, because most people will not be able to drive that. That just wouldn't work. Similar to the idea of, like, if special transport somehow came, you could put it on arcade. Not on the regular server, that doesn't work. Same sort of thing. I don't know if that's, you know... Like, if you could... On that topic, if you could allow the special transport stuff, but have... maybe not the actual job bit, just the trailers? And you just deliver the trailer somewhere? That's full copium. It's easier said. It's one of those things where it's easier said than done, as they say. You can't just do that. Not in the same way that SES did anyway. It's their game, so the way we do things is slightly different. 200-ton trains? No, that's not fun anymore. No. I haven't actually seen a double train in a while. Or at least not one that is actually part of the heavy haul challenge. Special transport. Yeah, the biggest cargo, I think, is the silo. So imagine 50 people in a line, all with silos. They'll probably stretch from end to end on CD, actually. That would be interesting. And then imagine, you know the bit where you go over the river in the middle? That's the only bit that I don't think you'd be able to manage. The others, maybe. But you will not make that turn. With the special transport trailer. No, you won't do that. They will try, but you won't do that. An HST, that'd be interesting. And the bridge, yeah, that as well, they probably won't do that. That's why we have specific routes, because someone's tested it. The bike, get some good exercise. Then you could use the cycle lanes, or whatever they actually are. You know, on the bit after the second intersection, the red bits on the side, you can cycle on those. Why not? Percy Peaks, hog. Add a donkey. No, you're gonna give it. You're gonna scare it. I don't know how well donkeys do if cars zoom past it. You know, horses spook. Sardines. Go CD on donkeys. It sounds hilarious. Oh, well done. I think we're nearly there. We are nearly there. Ah. Oh. Do you not have any sort of sanctuaries or things you can go to near you that might have donkeys? You could do that thing where you get the way you like adopt one, like in the name of the not literally, but like kind of you know, like a zoo or a zoo, yes. An animalarium. That sounds weird. We're going to Linkoping is the final city. You don't know they got donkeys. Yeah, a donkey isn't really something that you see in a zoo. It's not a zoo animal. Not really. It's a sanctuary animal. Not the same. Please say it. The thing that's on screen now. Link. Look for the town beginning with Link. An alpaca walking and riding facility? See, that's what he needs, but with a donkey instead. That'd be sick. They're cute until they do the sound that's very loud, yeah? Right. The parking is going to be interesting. So if all the cars go like this, I think, against this wall. Stream, again. Like that. Then the trucks and buses can kind of line up in a similar way. Or, yeah, stick out from here. Nah, that's collision, you see. That's going to be annoying to just park in. It's fine, Come in here. Quarry? Why is there a donkey in Quarry? Let me add to my to-do list while I remember. Update, bitrate, emotes. Yes. Do you give them food? I feels well. It's one of those things where it's good for kids experience, but everyone likes that.
A hoofed mammal in the family Equidae, the same family as the horse. It derives from the African wild ass.
I find it funny. A variation of a donkey is called an ass. It's amazing. A farm, restaurant, shop. They had an area with a donkey. But making noise scared the shit out of you. Exactly, you see? It's loud when they start doing the squeaky thing. Oh, when you attack, that makes sense. Yeah, I sometimes lurk when she's doing like the just sanctuary stuff. All the animals there, not just the donkeys. It's really good. What's up? How you doing? Sip? What's up? That's terrifying. Oh, I kind of want to see that. Are we missing anyone? No. Look at that lineup, see? Perfect. What the name? What Killer's name? He's rebranding slightly, I suppose. Look how low it is on the end. God, that looks so dumb. Should go this way. There we go. Got to keep the logo in there. Clear skies. Same thing. Oh. Oh. The only bus. I swear we began with more than one bus. What happens? Turtle had one. Ennoble had one. Where have they gone? Grabbed. They've left us. Because you realised it's slow. Oh, that's a shame. Bustos. Yeah, he's not. Oh, and then game crashed. When was that? Have I not noticed? Oh, of course you bring there. You bring there with all the lights on it, eh? Jesus. Big fan, as always. Huntsville. Military troops, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Obligatory Kikona remote, because that's all of America, apparently. Hope you're doing well. Midway through. Oh. Oh dear.